What it do, my people? It's BFA Flexx with the Hurt Biz Boxing Podcast. And yes, we are on the wake from a beautiful fight where Keyshawn Davis dominated Nahir Albright in a grudge match. And I'm going to just be frank. I don't believe Nahir Albright pushed the issue like he should have in a so-called grudge match. We could attest that to the fact that Keyshawn Davis nullified all of Nahir Albright's strengths that he brought to the table. So, yeah, I don't think we should have seen it, but I'm glad we did see it. Nahir Albright is a good fighter. He's a good fighter. I believe he's going to be the totem pole for a lot of other up-and-coming fighters and contenders to see if they're at a certain level. But, yeah, we don't need to see Keyshawn Davis fight anybody at that level anymore. We need to give Keyshawn Davis what he's asking for. Only thing, he's speaking kind of in a double tongue. And it's not making sense to me now. First off, you can't be calling out 140 pounders and then calling out the man at 147 in Devin Haney. You can't speak Devin Haney and Oscar Duarte in the same breath. And then you act oblivious like you don't know what they're talking about as far as the Haneys, Bill Haney and Devin Haney, when they're saying that they don't trust you. You're not moving like a businessman when you're calling out Crocker after the last fight, and then other people as well that aren't in the likes of Devin Haney in that type of talent field or at that type of level. And we know that, you know that, but that is something that I believe we have to dissect. Now, albeit, I'm one of the ones that would love to see Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis next. I don't care if it's a belt on the line or anything like that, or as far as I don't care if Keyshawn Davis has a belt or anything. Right now, Keyshawn Davis has shown he's at least at that level to where he deserves that shot. And he's actively calling out the so-called boogeyman. I want to see it. I want to see it. I feel like that could be a possible fight next. I did see Devin Haney say that Debo is coming for Keyshawn. So, hey, I think those antennas are up. And we might be getting that fight next. Or it's in the making, or loom, shall I say. You guys got to let me know what you think about this stuff, because I'm thinking Keyshawn was just trying to align himself with certain fighters, but at the same time, Keyshawn Davis could possibly beat these fighters. I don't see him beating Devin Haney as far as personally. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't see him beating Devin Haney. Personally, I believe Devin Haney has too many tools. Way too many tools. Man, that pollen is getting to me. God, sleep. Way too many tools in his toolbox and in his bag for Keyshawn Davis to catch up to him. Yeah. Yeah, I believe Devin Haney maybe just a little too strong, too skilled, and too disciplined and experienced for Keyshawn Davis. Um, it was a good performance. It was a dominant performance. I believe Keyshawn Davis did better than he did the first time. Gosh, man, I wish I was looking for Nahir Albright to really press the issue a little more. But we have to give kudos, and we have to compliment and give honor to a great performance and dominant performance in Keyshawn. Keyshawn really did nullify all of Nahir Albright's strengths. And that's another thing. Even in those type of fights, Keyshawn is showing a lack of discipline that I don't know you can have against someone like Devin Haney. You know, they're riding this wave that Devin Haney, lost to Ryan Garcia, and there's a blueprint to beat him and all this. They're riding that wave, but right now, I don't know who's going to beat Devin Haney, especially after his last performance. And let's shout out Brian Norman Jr. as well. Let's shout him out, because Brian Norman Jr. just stopped a guy in Josh Wagner that didn't look like he came to fight at all. He looked like he just came for a paycheck. He didn't look like he prepared at all. I'm guessing this is just let's get the ball back rolling after losing to Devin Haney. But yeah, 147 looks like it might be a little bit too big. Some of the main players in 147, the welterweight division, they might be a little too big for Keyshawn Davis, because I'm not seeing his power necessarily carry. He's had 2 times to stop Nahir Albright, and he has not come to any type of avail or success. So, and he vowed to knock him out this last time. So, yeah, I don't know if his power carries to 147. Especially against someone like Devin Haney, who just stopped the boogeyman after knocking out Jin Sasaki cold. Knockout of the year with Brian Norman. We got Devin Haney, who stepped up, went right up to 147, challenged him, took his belt in a dominant fashion. I don't see, and we gotta put this out there too. The energy wasn't there. He doesn't even want to see Brian Norman Jr. You see what I'm saying? Keyshawn picks and chooses. He picks and chooses. He doesn't even want to see Brian Norman Jr. And that could be an easy gateway into a fight with Devin Haney. We seen how he came at our boy Abdullah Mason. And Abdullah's at 135. So we see how these guys think when they think they have an edge on somebody. You know what I'm talking about? So we got to remember that. And we got to keep our eyes open for things like that. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. But yeah, Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney, I would love to see it. I don't know if Keyshawn Davis is ready, but he looks ready. He looks ready, and he's calling him out, so he believes he's ready. Come on, Jay Prince. Post-fight, Jay Prince did say, we ready. So, yeah, hopefully we see that fight next. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about seeing that fight next, and who you would like to see Devin Haney fight, or Keyshawn fight, or Brian Norman next, all right? But as always, peace. It's the Hurt Biz Boxing Podcast. I holla.